Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to your solstice readings. Now beautiful souls, whether you are celebrating the winter solstice here in the Northern Hemisphere where I am, or you are celebrating the summer solstice in the Southern Hemisphere, beautiful souls, happy solstice. It is an amazing turning point and astrologically a very, very, very powerful turning point. Now, because it is Sunday, I'm actually going to be asking for an immediate message for you today. I always ask for an immediate message every Sunday, but what a special day to be tuning into a message that you need to hear now. So, beautiful souls, we have 3 piles to choose from, 3 beautiful cards. I'm going to draw charms and runes, and welcome everybody. Welcome back if you're returning, welcome if you are new. Wow, I mean, just the energy is tingling, but I guess that's the turning point. That's where we're at, and there has been such an astrological build-up to this moment. I am so excited to find out what messages come through today, messages that you need to hear now. And if it seems appropriate, I will draw additional cards and look at the week ahead. You know, whatever messages come through, how is it unfolding in the next 7 days? So let's look at the cards. Pile 1, you have White Stag Protector. This is your pile. Pile 2, you have Ladybug, Good Luck. And pile 3, you have Heron, Patience. So those are your 3 cards. I'm going to put down just a counter because it makes it much, much easier for you to see the charms when I draw them. So let's put those in place and get the runes and the charms. So for pile 1, okay, you've got an arrow. Let me show that to you. You can see that. Really clear, a really clear, pointy arrow. And your rune. Your rune is Rado, the rune of journey. Okay, that is so interesting. I love it when we get the runes and the charms out because it's like messages just start flooding through. Though I'm not saying anything until we get to the readings. Okay, pile 2. What is coming through for pile 2? You have a key. Wow, what an amazing key that is. Gosh, these readings are going to be exciting. They really, really are. Okay, so we have a key for pile 2. And your rune is Fertility, Ingus. Wow. Okay. That is for pile 2. And lastly, pile 3. Oh, you have a great big heart. Okay, a very, very, very big heart. Right. And your rune. You have the rune of Perth. This is the rune of initiation. So these are your cards for each pile, your runes for each pile, your charms for each pile. Beautiful souls, as I always do, I'm going to leave the camera running for a little bit longer in case you want to just get still, meditate, and have a little bit more time. Now, you may already know which pile or piles are speaking to you. This is a time to really trust your intuition and just follow through with whether it's a charm, a rune, a card, or both, or any number of combinations. Follow through and listen to whatever reading is speaking to you. These are solstice readings, so really connected to a turning point, and we're asking for an immediate message, something you need to hear right now. Beautiful souls, the timestamps are below, and I will see you in the readings in just a moment. I will put them in a comment as well. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. You have White Stag Protector. What a beautiful card. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. This feels like a big thumbs up on some part of your personal journey. And the moment the arrow and Rado, the rune of journey, came out, I really felt like this was almost like a direct pathway. It reminds me of that Monopoly game where it's like when you arrive at, you draw a card and it says, you know, proceed directly to go. And I think there is an arrow on it. This is like the thumbs up. This is the go ahead. Awaken to your energy. Awaken to the powerful force within you. Now I'm going to draw your oracle cards. Let's see what we have. What is the message on the solstice that you need to know? You have the soulmate card, you have forgiveness, and you have destiny, which is also connected to soulmates. Wow. Okay. Okay. You have rose, love. Oh my goodness me. This is a relationship reading, my darlings. So if this is not relevant to you, if all your relationships are running swimmingly, smoothly, there are no issues, you're delightfully happy and everything is running smoothly in all relationships in your life, then, excuse me, this is possibly not the relationship. This is not the reading for you, rather. This is definitely a relationship reading. And I think there has been a hiccup in some form of relationship. And this really is giving you the go-ahead. Absolutely giving you the go-ahead. Move forwards with something. I'll get much more information for you. We'll not just leave it at this. We have Ayahuasca as well, which is the card of rebirth. Right, okay. How very, very interesting. Both of these cards... this is governed by Venus, this is governed by Pluto, Neptune and Jupiter, and this is Venus and the Moon. Okay. Let's just sit with your oracle cards for a moment. I think that it's possible that this is about an existing relationship that needs to start a new chapter. Because we do have rebirth. Now, this is definitely a new chapter in relationship, and you're being given the thumbs up to go for it. Now, I think this is either a new chapter in an existing relationship where something, maybe there was a falling out, or there's been a separation, or a challenge, and this is about coming back together in a new chapter. Or if there has been a challenge in relationship, and this is a new opportunity to move forwards, to rebirth into love, to rebirth into possibility. But it is definitely a new chapter in relationship. Now, this could also be relationship with yourself. So this could be, if you've had a really difficult patch, with yourself, this could be the rebirth of you feeling confident in yourself, stepping up, trusting that you have the power, the energy to move your life forwards in the area that you want to. I'm going to see what your tarot cards say as well. We're using some lovely Christmassy ones today, solstice ones. Okay, so you have the 9 of Winter Pentacles. And if you are in the heat of the summer in the Southern Hemisphere, my apologies for doing wintry cards, but I am in the Northern Hemisphere, so I'm going with wintry cards. The 9 of Pentacles anyway, 9 of Winter Pentacles. Okay, which is an interesting card because the 9 of Pentacles is full of wonderfulness, self-satisfaction. You have the 4 of Cups, which is a card of sometimes of dissatisfaction or boredom. The 7 of Swords, which is a card of, I mean, in reality, it's a card of potential. Although it's a card of potential through the fact that something, Seven of Swords, that something hasn't either worked out, or you've got to, again, there's been a problem. Or for some of you, there's maybe been a hiccup that you didn't see coming. You also have the Ten of Cups, so look at those two figures coming together in the night sky with the star between them. This is heavenly. And then you have the Hierophant, which can be a card of commitment, sometimes even of marriage. This is definitely the rebirth or the reinvention of a relationship of some sort. Artisan of Winter Cups. We have, I think we're going to go with all three of those. Now the Artisan is the Queen of Cups. You also have the Four of Pentacles. You have the Queen again of Pentacles. And then one more card, the Five of Cups. Okay, very, very interesting. Okay, I'm going to place that just here. Right, what is our solstice message? The immediate message you need to hear right now, my beautiful pile one. So this, I think for most of you, this is a connection with someone. And with the Queen energy, both of Pentacles and Cups, and the Hierophant, I do feel that this is about overcoming a disappointment within a connection with someone and moving to a place of rebirth, or overcoming a difficulty in a relationship, or if a relationship is completely over, overcoming that and moving through and beyond it. Everything in your reading is about renewal within relationship, starting afresh, having a new chapter, coming together. And I do see a very definite future emerging here. And so I don't think it is two people coming together. So whether you're coming back together, you're reuniting, and if this is you with your relationship with the divine, then this is like refinding your spiritual pathway after you've been knocked off balance. But there's a soulmate connection. This is a point of destiny. It's a turning point. And for most of you, this is a connection to a rebirth with someone. In some way, shape or form. It's a new chapter, or indeed a brand new relationship. If you've experienced heartbreak and heartache, or a huge disappointment, and some of you with the Five of Winter Cups could even have experienced a bereavement. If this is so, I'm really, really sorry. But this is now the time to move forwards and bless yourself with the blessings and the magic of connection. That it's really, really clear. This could not be clearer. This is like the healing, having a new relationship, allowing, or a new chapter of relationship, setting forth on this journey with intent, with desire, with absolute commitment. This is absolutely, absolute commitment. This is new. It's like new love, and I will say new love, even if this was not, for some of you, this wasn't love, and it was a different type of relationship. There will still be love there. This is a soulmate connection, and that's what we're seeing. Somebody that you have a soulmate union with. It is. That connection is either coming in and it's a brand new soulmate connection, or it's a soulmate connection with someone where there's been a problem, you've separated, there's been distance between you, but you are now coming together. Interestingly enough, I think as you come together, there is purpose to your journey. The Destiny card here is very much about two people who've known one another in a past life, and They've come back together in this life with the intent of meeting again at a certain point in time, and they were kind of told that they couldn't come together, and they've gone off to sort of the higher powers and said, look, why not? Why can't we be? This is what we really want. And they're gifted and blessed and granted the opportunity to come together and be together as they are requesting. So there is something very, very powerful about the sort of element of fate, destiny, the connection coming in at this point. As I say, whether it is following disappointments in love, in relationships, or it is following a challenge, this is what's happening. This is a relationship reading. It's a new chapter. It's rebirthing. It's happening. And it's heavenly. I mean, you've got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So I can't help feeling this is very enriching, very nurturing. With the Four of Pentacles, I feel this will be a very blessed connection. Even in our Four of Pentacles, she's standing almost looks like a little birth canal here. This is a whole new chapter for you in relationship. Now, I'm going to draw a few cards and just ask about the week ahead. Just because we can. May we kindly ask how the week ahead moves forwards? Is there anything else that my pile ones need to know? Is there anything else my pile ones need to know? Well, that one swung out for you. Eight of Winter Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. This is a card that tells you that if you commit and you work at something, it's like it guarantees your success. So I kind of want to say that if you are in a tricky stage of a connection with somebody, or you're thinking of coming back together, if you work at this, it's going to flourish. We then have the Apprentice of Pentacles. The Apprentice is the Knight in this particular pack. And this is a beautiful card, actually. The energy of the Apprentice tells us that, again, this can flourish. This is a connection that can flourish. It's going to really sort of bring forth the harvest. It's going to be a lovely, enriching connection. But also this is about steady growth. So I kind of feel whatever this connection is, following whatever has happened, so whether it's brand new after a previous heartbreak, or it's coming back together with someone after a challenge or a separation, slow and steady wins the race. Just let it grow. Feed it, work at it, let it grow. This is absolutely lovely. And I think looking at the week ahead, there is opportunity for you to sort of begin to do exactly that, to make strides. Yeah, look at this. We have the Nine of Swords as well showing up, which would suggest there's anxiety around you. We also have the Master of Swords, which is the King of Swords. And then the Strength card. I think despite fears, worries, anxieties, and I do think whenever we proceed with something, and it's a fair comment, isn't it? If let's say you've had a really difficult breakup with somebody, but you're contemplating getting back together, it can feel really, really tricky and full of anxiety. And is this going to be okay? And dare I move forwards? Well, absolutely. All of those fears and worries, take charge of your mind and persevere. The card of Strength, I think, is really letting us know that this is worth persevering with. And if you are loaded with insecurities because you've been hurt in a previous relationship, absolutely loaded with insecurities, but here you are, starting a brand new chapter of love. Keep going. Persevere. This is definitely worth the investment. Work at it, persevere, overcome your insecurities, take charge of your own mind. This is looking as though it is seriously going to flourish. There's destiny involved here. This is rebirth within relationship. And for many of you, it's rebirth in love. How amazing is that? What a turning point for the solstice. This is incredible. This is the get going. Go, go, go. This is a super cool new chapter of your journey. So why wouldn't you embrace this? Pile 1, I'm loving your reading and I'm wishing you every solstice blessing possible. Do keep us posted. Don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell icon if you want to make sure you never ever miss a reading as soon as I post it. Don't forget to check out my other channel where I post my all zodiac sign readings as well. Thank you to all of you who've jumped on board my tarot course, and thank you to all of you who've been buying the moon diaries, the Manifest with the Moon diaries. I'm really honoured that you are choosing to work with the moon and to work with me with the moon effectively by using the diaries. They are available in lots of different locations. The timings are quite crucial when you're manifesting with the moon. So thank you so much, all of you. It's such an honour and a privilege to be connected with every one of you. Beautiful souls, tons of love. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. What an amazing collection of cards and runes. Well, card, rune and charm you have. Ladybird, good luck. You are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colourful you. You bless the world with colour and good luck. This is amazing. This is so vibrant. To have fertility as well. Ingus and the key. Now, either I think you hold the key to something or someone's going to give you a key to something. This is a turning point. We are sitting at this point of turn, the solstice blessings. Now, I know, although these are timeless readings, you could come to it at another time if you're drawn to it, because that's kind of what happens with pick a card readings. We get drawn to readings for all sorts of timings because the right message is there. But let's find out, what is the message you need to hear now? You have destiny. This came out in pile 1 as well. You have perfection. Okay, that's really interesting. And you have abundance. Well, I am getting more and more excited for you. I just am. It's like, wow, this is a turning point, okay? A major turning point for you. I know it's a turning point already, but I do think you are to be gifted with something. This is a point in destiny where you're to be handed something. And it's very interesting because the story of abundance of this card is actually about these two people. You've got this one man who's constantly worrying, and he's so worried about not having enough that when he drops a coin through the drain, he gets really stressed about it. Whereas this little girl who is just very calm, very inventive, very creative, not worrying about the fact that a coin has dropped. She's prepared to sort of work out how to do this. She's prepared to find a creative solution. And she invests wisely. There's something, the difference between these two people ultimately is how they invest their energy. And with perfection, this is also about people who have a really strong inner critic. Do you slaughter yourself? What happens in your mind? Do you give yourself a hard time? Now, this is a turning point of destiny, and it can sometimes indicate someone coming in from a past life to assist you right now. Fertility, a key to a door. Let worry go and be happy. Now, that really connects with these cards. Be happy now. Feel good about being a loving and colourful you. Just go out there and bless the world. Be you. Okay, let's see what else we are shown. We have psilocybin, which is the magic mushroom. Commune. And we kindly ask for an immediate message for my pile 2s. Arnica, teacher. Okay, so this is Saturn, ruled by Saturn. And this card is ruled by Pluto and the Sun. Wow, look at the gate open here. Arnica, teacher. Arnica really heals and calms things down. And there are these mountains. I actually feel that you are being given the key, or that opens a gateway, or a gateway is being opened for you to climb to quite a significant height in some area of your life. And this is the turning point here. And the turning point is because because a doorway is opening for you. And I think you have a part to play in this in terms of your energy. And by energy, I mean the energy that your attitude and your perception creates. Community, people coming in to help you, a teacher. I think there's a mountain to climb here, like something can really go from strength to strength, something very solid and very real. And good luck is with you, absolutely with you. Fertility, something can come to fruition. You can find a creative way of climbing that mountain. Maybe there is a mountain in front of you. Maybe there's something that you're doing that feels like it's a big mountain to climb. But actually what the solstice energy, with the message that's coming through for you, is that luck is on your side. What you are trying to do will come to fruition. A doorway or a gateway or a key is to be offered to you or opened. I think your mountain, your idea, your vision is an absolute treasure trove of abundance. I think your longer term vision is amazing. Don't get into the mindset of can't, get into the mindset of can. But what is this destiny about? Someone coming through from a past life to assist you right here and right now? Let's find out more. May we kindly ask? May we kindly ask for more? Okay, let's look at these first. You have 4 of Winter Swords. So this is the 4 of Swords. And look at the fox here. Adaptability. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fox. Absolutely gorgeous. You've then got the Initiate of Swords, Winter Swords. This is the Page of Swords. Okay, there's an idea. The 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think somebody is. Either someone or a group of people are coming to assist you. The Apprentice of Pentacles as well. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Winter Temperance. Well, they're all winter cards because this is a winter tarot pack. But Temperance. Look at you standing on the ice. But this is solid ice. You have the 7 of Cups. The 6 of Swords. Ah, look at the beacon of light guiding you in. And the 4 of Wands, which is a card of celebration. This is really, really exciting. Okay, my beautiful pile 2, your message could not be clearer. Right, the solstice, or the energy at the time of this reading, let's put it that way, is about a turning point. A huge turning point, actually. Whenever you come to this reading, whether it's today, as I've uploaded it, or it's in 2 weeks, 6 weeks, 2 years, the message is the same. You are at a turning point. The turning point is your pathway to some kind of mountain to climb, some kind of abundance. And I think you may well be doing something that ultimately may lead or support or teach others, for some of you. But right here and right now, I feel that the message is that the right people at the right time are coming in. This reading is about divine timing. It is absolutely the perfect turning point for you, like magic. The magic is happening. Gateways will open, windows of opportunity will open, the right people are coming at the right time, because in terms of destiny, it is this moment in time that you are meant to be here doing what you're doing. And whereas you might once have walked out on ice and felt very fragile and, you can now walk onto the ice and you're on solid ground. It's like the foundation is strong enough to hold you. Now, I do think that you're being absolutely guided across to something. One of the reasons you have the good luck card, the ladybug card, and the perfection is to really say to you, look, the right people are coming at the right time. This is a reading to encourage you. The right people or the right person to collaborate with is coming. I do think for many of you, it feels like a team. Or your family will step up and help you. Or your friends will step up and help you. But I think you've perhaps reached a point where you have needed to adjust your pathway or course correct. And you may even have started to get quite a bit self-critical with something, with perfection. This is learning to overcome any form of inner doubt. And I think the interesting thing is you're going to learn to overcome any form of inner doubt because somebody arrives to assist you or the right people arrive. And it's going to re-establish your trust and faith in the potential of whatever the mountain is that you're going to be climbing. You're going to realise you're on a solid foundation. You're going to realise that the pathway ahead will be guided, that the choices that are open to you, you're being guided. And I actually do think very quickly, because this feels like I don't know, how can I best describe the energy? Like a small pocket of time. It's very interesting with the solstice energy. We are entering, there's like a 4-day window of time. We have a window here. We end with the 4 of Wands, which is a card of celebration. With the solstice, we have a 4-day window of time, and there is literally in the middle of that time this sort of moment where the earth herself pauses for breath, and you really can feel it if you're still enough. I think there's going to be a turning point. Something will be gifted to you, given to you, that acknowledges, validates that the gate is open, that the door has been unlocked. Something comes to you and you know you're on track. That's what happens here. It validates it, and you'll be celebrating. I think this is... I'll draw some cards to ask about the week ahead, but in all honesty, pile 2, I feel we're right in that energy right now for you. If the key hasn't been shown to you, it's about to. I really feel this is literally like it's magic. It's like a miracle, a magical miracle, a moment of destined timing. Let's ask about the week ahead. Maybe kindly ask about the week ahead. Master of Winter Pentacles. This is the King of Pentacles. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. I don't think I need to draw any more cards. This literally is for me confirming that this is the time. Whenever you come to this reading, it's now. The turning point is now. If the right person, people haven't showed up, they're going to. And this is all about success. It's about good luck. It's about doorways opening for you, a window of opportunity being given to you. You're on solid ground, a guiding light. This feels very blessed, very fated, divine timing. And whatever it is whatever mountain you are trying to climb, it will be like divine timing and a miracle, that exactly what you need. And for some of you, it could be money, it could be resources, or indeed it could be the right people at the right time. But whatever you need is coming to open that gateway, that doorway for you. And it's absolutely now. I don't feel like I even need to look at cards for the week ahead. It's now. And that's what's coming through here. This is the road, the pathway to fertility, It's what you're meant to be doing. It's really guiding you. So any doubts you've been having, any questions, I think doubt will be removed. Worry will be removed. It's coming in. That sort of harvest, if you like, is coming in. And of course, the Apprentice. I mean, how amazing to have the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. What a progression. It's like taking an idea forwards and making it real. Being given the investment you need to take an idea forwards and make it happen. This is magical. It really, really is absolutely magical. I'm blown away. I am really blown away. Pile 2, this is your reading. Congratulations is what I want to say with the Four of Wands. Congratulations. This is magic. It's happening, and it's happening now. Whatever it is, keep us posted. And if it hasn't yet happened, honestly, it's now. It's imminent. So this is your reading. Wow, I just saw a huge orb fly right in front of me. I just looked up at my computer screen and it literally just sort of over there flew right across. How magic is that? Wow. This really is loaded with magical timing. Any doubts, any worries that you've been having about the ability for you to, I said, climb that mountain, to proceed with something, those things are going to be literally out the window. And whatever you need to move this forwards, circumstances, people, it's fate, it's destiny, it's divine timing. Magical pile 2. Your energy is amazing. I could sit in your energy like forever. I really, really could. I wish this was my reading. Pile 2. Don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell icon if you want to make sure you never, ever, ever, ever miss a reading as soon as I upload them. It's such an honour to read for you, and thank you for being here and being a part of this amazing community here, the Moon Magic community. I'm just feel so blessed to be connected with all of you. Beautiful souls, tons of love. Thank you, all of you who've jumped on board my tarot course and are working with me. It's amazing. Thank you. And thank you all of you as well who've been buying my moon diaries, my Manifest with the Moon diaries. They are available in lots of different time zones this year. It's been a very big achievement to make that possible. But when you're really manifesting with the moon, the timings are really important because we can be significantly out. Like if you're, I don't know, if you're down under and using a UK diary, and most diaries are allocated, they're allocated to a time zone. So, you can always work it out, of course, but it's really helpful if you've got the right timing. So do check those diaries out. And thank you all of you who've been purchasing them and are loving them. Beautiful souls, tons and tons and tons of love. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. You have Perth, the rune of initiation. You have Heron, patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be rewarded. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. Isn't that heavenly? And this great big heart. Now, I do know, I do read your comments. There's been a couple of comments from people who are saying, I couldn't be more patient. Patience is my middle name. It's like, but it's almost becoming my first name, my middle name, and my surname. It's like, how patient do I have to be? Let's find out what this turning point is for you, because it may be that this reading is telling you that actually, having been patient, your heart may now be fulfilled. Perth is a rune of initiation, so something can happen. But let's check out what is the message you need to hear now on this wonderful day of solstice turning point energy. You have self-worth, you have recovery, and you have victim. Okay, the turning point here is about you feeling good about you. Gosh, believing in yourself. Look at the key. Look at the key. And the victim card. Seeing something for what it is, changing your perspective in some way. Or maybe your perspective of someone changes. Let's see what else we're shown. May we kindly ask What are my pile threes being shown here? Echinacea, destiny. Ooh, now this is Jupiter and Pluto ruling this plant, and this card rather. Echinacea is a great healer. A really amazing healer. What's being healed? I think something's being healed. Ayahuasca. This came out in pile 1. And this is also Pluto. How amazing. You've got Pluto. So this is Jupiter and Pluto. This is Pluto with Jupiter again and with Neptune as well. Rebirth. Okay. Right. This is quite amazing, pile 3. I think the turning point is a recovery. It is that point of recovery. It is that point of rebirth. I think that's what the recovery is. I think it's almost like possibly like the light at the end of the tunnel for some of you. Something you have been waiting for. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Now, some of you may be taking time out at the moment anyway. If you are, that renewal is happening, the upgrade is happening, the transformation is happening. I think this marks the turning point. But let's check out and get more cards and see what else we are shown for my pile threes. Use this, and what else do we have? This one here too. We have the winter wheel, so this is the wheel of fortune. The wheel is turning. Yeah, this is the turning point. How amazing. On a solstice here in the Northern Hemisphere, on a solstice reading, but the winter solstice, you have the winter wheel. I think that's just amazing. Ascending to spring. Wow, what a confirmation. This is the turning point. Wow, this is the turning point. We have the Nine of Pentacles, which is a card of incredible satisfaction, feeling really good about yourself, being satisfied with what you have, knowing it's like, you know, that kind of like sense of achievement. It's like you did it. It's like, yes, 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 you did it. You are amazing. How fantastic. Three of Swords. It's like the heartbreak, a period of challenge is over, and that's what this is saying to you. Then you have the Initiate of Winter Pentacles. Now, this is the Page of Pentacles in a traditional pack. So this is a card of so much promise. It's just loaded with promise. Then you have the Four of Wands, which is a card of incredible celebration. Oh, this is just super fab. I was kind of, when I got these cards, you know, self-worth, recovery, victim, I will be honest, pile 3, I thought, oh my goodness me, what's happening to my pile 3s? But wow, destiny, this is the turning point. Rebirth, we've then got the Queen of Cups, which is so much emotional fulfillment. And then the Apprentice, which is the Knight of Swords. Wow. Okay, this is just beautiful. Really, 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 really beautiful. I am genuinely thrilled. I'm over the moon. I think there's been a period of recovery that you've been involved in. I think there has been a period of needing to take time out. I think there's been a period where you've really been doing that inner work around your self-esteem, where maybe a lot of stuff has actually happened to you. Some of you have been dealing with high levels of stress, of burnout, that kind of stuff. This is the point when your heart can become whole again. This is the rebirth. This is the turning point. This is the celebration. This is where you ascend from kind of like winter to spring. That's your message. That's the solstice message for you. This is that point. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's what you've been waiting for. How amazing. And this is very much about you. I don't know how this arrives. You know, there's so much promise here, but you know, I just feel that this is very much about you and how you feel about you. It's this magical point of wonderfulness inside of you, beautifulness of being lit up inside, of believing in yourself, of overcoming, like I said, anything that you've needed to recover from, and anything that depleted you, anything that eroded you, anything, and it could go back way, way, way back, or it could be something recently, or it could be a series of things. But this is the point of recovery. And what is so magical is, of course, that when you're right and you're okay, you manifest from the inside out. It's where when you're right and everything is okay within you, everything else then changes externally accordingly. Your energy is right, it's like your whole world changes. This is absolutely gorgeous, and this is your message. This is the solstice message for you. I want to draw cards and see what's happening in the week ahead. Can we get more information for you? How is this unfolding? Can we get immediate guidance about the week ahead, or do we look further ahead than that? Right, calm down, Jennifer. I'm just so excited for you. I'm so thrilled. I was a little daunted when we saw these cards. This is the turning point. Okay, let's ask about the week ahead first. Two of Winter Wands. The Two of Wands is like coming out of the cave. It's like the door, the universe opens for you. A doorway opens. This is just lovely. I think this week, literally. And then the Four of Pentacles. Very interesting with the Four of Pentacles. Because look at the way they're facing in different directions. I'm seeing you looking out at a place of possibility. And then I'm seeing you being able to step into that possibility. I mean, the Four of Pentacles can indicate a real physical move forwards. It can also ask you not to hold on to something, but I think this is the light at the end of the tunnel. That's what we're being shown. I think you actually do make a move this week in some way, shape, or form. You make a move and it moves you forwards. You either make a decision, or you make it. Yeah, maybe with the Knight of Swords, you make a very clear decision. Or you just literally find yourself in that place where you start literally to initiate things. We then have the Artisan. This is the Queen of Pentacles. I think something happens this week where you do literally, you take a very real step forwards. So it would be like if you were taking time off work, it would be like your return to work, that kind of thing. You know, contacting somebody and saying, right, I'm ready to come back. It's initiating something, and that something honours your recovery, and it honours your self-care and your self-worth. I think you physically do something this week that is a step forwards from a place of retreat, from a place of patience. Now I'm seeing all three of these cards. I'm also very curious to be looking ahead a little bit. Let's see what unfolds. Now we then have the Page of Wands. So this is spark, creativity, moving forwards. We have the Emperor, yeah. Absolutely fabulous. And you have the King of Cups. Wowza. I think that this week you genuinely do take real steps forwards to initiate where you're going from here. It's like to take charge of something. If you've been struggling with depression, this is the point when you step up and take charge. You're kind of, it's like you reckon you've turned the corner. That's the best way of saying it. This is wonderful. This really is, literally this week, I think you genuinely turn the corner, and in real terms, you know it, you feel it, it's very much present within your the physicality of your real life. And I do think you are beginning to be in that place where you can not only make decisions, but you can action those decisions, and that's what I'm seeing this week. You're actioning those decisions, you're creating the rebirth, but you're doing it because you're in the place within yourself where you've recovered, you've done the retreat, you've done the reflection, you've moved through from that space of needing to just recover, just take a breath, to a place where I think you can take real ownership of your choices this week. How magical is that? Wow. Yeah, look at this. Big, big, big changes are afoot. You have the Tower card and it flew out there. How interesting. So some of you will be making some really quite big choices and decisions this week, I think. Perhaps you've been through something where you just needed to step back from it to review it. And this is the week when you, as I said, you're at that point, the light at the end of the tunnel, and you are now in a position to really take charge and make some really big choices about what is right. And you know it's right. I think for some of you, these are big decisions and big choices to make. Maybe get an idea of how this unfolds for my pile threes, please. We have the Eight of Wands. Okay, very fast, very fast energy. Gosh, I think you initiate some things and it moves forwards. We've then got the Five of Swords. Okay, we have two more coming through. We have the Queen of Swords. And then the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I think what happens is that, or this is what seems to be being shown, you come out of your cave, you start to make very clear choices and decisions, and I think you do actually take charge and initiate some actions. And I think things can happen quite fast. I will say that you might find that you have almost a momentary wobble. You know, like when you make a big decision and then it becomes real and it's like, ooh, this is actually real. But you know what? I think that's really fleeting. I think you know really clearly that this is the right choice. It would be like, I don't know, moving house or moving jobs, and you go and initiate something and you take an action. Let's say you go start looking for properties and then suddenly you find one very quick and it's like, oh wow, this means I have to give notice to my landlord, or I've got to I don't know, sell my house and put it on the market, or whatever you would do. It's something happens quite quickly and it's that momentary, oh my goodness me, I've got to do this. And then it's like, well, yeah, I do and I want to. This is what I want. Clear-cut decision-making. And then the turning point comes very, very quickly. There's a real sense of knowing that you're on track and sort of validation. And if we use that example just to describe the energy, it would be like making a decision to move. You start looking, you just find the right space immediately. You have that momentary wobble, you make your decision, you make your choice, you make your offer, it's accepted, and then it's almost like everything starts to fall into place. The turning point is happening, the wheels are in motion. You step out of, I think there's a confirmation that comes. It's like you, I don't know, go back and view the property again. You walk out the door and you bump into somebody and have a lovely conversation who's the neighbour, and you think, oh, I am so glad I'm moving. This is the right house. They're lovely neighbours. I'm going to be so happy here. There's a confirmation that comes to let you know that you made the decision, and it makes you really sort of know that that wobble was temporary. That is what I'm seeing, pile three. Wow, this is a huge turnaround. I'm so thrilled for you, because I think you've gone through something that's felt like a bit of a long haul for some of you. For some, it really could go way back, and for others, it could be something recent, or as I said, a whole series of things. But you've needed to take time out, and this is literally the point of getting back out into the world, getting back in the saddle, is that saying, isn't it? Getting back in the saddle, opening your world up, doing it, and you get a confirmation, because things happen very fast to show you that you are making the right choices now, and that you've now stepped out of that tunnel. Pile three, this is your reading. I'm so honoured to read for you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm just so thrilled to be connected with all of you. Blessings to you, pile three. Many, many blessings. Whatever has been happening in your world, this is exciting, because this is that point, that turning point, and that point of recovery and rebirth. Pile threes, if this is resonating with you, and you want to make sure you never, ever, 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 ever miss a reading as soon as I upload them, do subscribe and press the little bell icon. Hopefully they will all my readings will come into your stream. Thank you for any of you who've been jumping on board my tarot course. I am so honoured to be working more personally with you on your tarot journeys. Thank you as well, everyone who's been buying my moon diaries. We have diaries for lots of different locations because the timing is actually quite crucial. If you're really, really serious about manifesting with the moon, you do need timings that are, accurate to your time zone or to where you are, because you could be quite a long way out if you're, I don't know, if you're using a diary that has UK times and but you're down under, for example. It's a big difference with some of the more sort of detailed incoming energies. So thank you all of you who've been buying the diaries. Blessings to you all. Thank you all of you for every bit of support that you bring to the channel, to me, and to one another here. I mean, this is an amazing community and I'm really honoured to be connected to all of you. Tons of love, Pile 3.